Refugee Services. They're a nonprofit agency operating in both Knoxville as well as downtown Chattanooga. And you may not know the extent of the refugee crisis that is going on, not just here, but all across our country. Marina's here with Bridge Refugee Services, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that. Some of these numbers, Marina, are pretty staggering, to say the least. There are 65 million displaced folks in the world today, and according to this, over 21 million of them are refugees.
Bridge Refugee Services is a nonprofit organization that serves here in Chattanooga. We opened our office in 1996, but we were resettling refugees here in Chattanooga area way before the actual office was opened. It's very sad that the refugee crisis and the displacement reached such a high point. It's the highest in recorded history.
Why do you think it has reached the all-time recorded high?
People are displaced usually because of the violence and war. And we witness a lot of violence and wars going on in the world.
Yeah.
And when we talk about displaced people, not all of them considered refugees, but they definitely flee for their lives. Refugees are people who have a well-based fear for their life due to persecution, and very often this persecution is based on their race, ethnicity, political affiliations.
Do you have numbers about how big that problem is here in Chattanooga, roughly?
Sure. Here in Tennessee, we resettle about 1,800, 2,000 people every year.
Wow.
Here in Chattanooga, it's about 120 individuals yearly. And over the years, we resettled more than 1,000 people. And if I only name the countries we resettled them from, you will understand the global issue that we're facing. We resettled people from Vietnam, former Soviet Union, Ukraine, Moldova, Russia, Latvia. We resettled people from Liberia, Somalia, South Sudan, North Sudan, Iran, Iraq, Cuba, Colombia. And all these countries are in the news, so you know what's going on there.
What's the biggest challenge when you're trying to get a refugee or a refugee family settled here?
I would say to find a way to assist these people to rebuild their lives and to become productive, contributing members of our community. There is a lot of trauma there, but there is also a lot of resilience and determinations to make it in the United States and make this their new home. So I think it wouldn't be possible without all the many Chattanoogans that help us. Community is really very helpful, open hearts, and open arms embraced our clients for years.
What can we do if we want to get more involved?
There are many facets of assistance that you can provide to our agency. First, become an advocate, become an ambassador, bring people's attention to refugee crisis worldwide, and assist those who made it to Chattanooga. They say that less than 1% will ever be resettled in a safe place.
I think you hit it on the head a moment ago. You got to get involved. Let us have your website for more information. We're up against the clock, and we've got to take a quick break.
Sure.
So if folks would like to get in touch with you or the organization, how do they do that?
You will have a hands-on opportunity to assist if you will reach us on our Facebook, or please check our website, bridgerefugees.org.
And you can give them a call too. We have the number on our Facebook page, and you can get it on their website. Again, it's bridgerefugees.org. Again, growing something good in the garden, want to keep it around all summer long? We'll tell you how next on Let's Chat.